I think I might have referenced it earlier, is just being able to give constructive feedback to people. That's very important. And it's one of those leadership 101 skills to have, because we find that from our experience very often, that's one of the first things people have to do when they're new supervisors. That's the toughest for them. It's being able to go to someone who's not performing in a way that they're supposed to, or not behaving the way they're supposed to, and they have to tell them that and tell them how they have to change. It's amazing how many new supervisors avoid doing that altogether because it's kind of tough to do. Well, that's one of the things, if you learn how to give feedback to someone where they walk away from the experience having learned from it and feeling better, then you're well on the way to becoming a good leader, being able to do that. The next thing that we have, which is that third step, is engaging and motivating. And we know from experience, a lot of that is around, it's helping people to solve problems themselves. It's helping them to feel like they are an active part of making their own workplace better and being part of this team that they're on. And so there's a lot around recognition, how to recognize people's behavior, how to be involved with them being an active part of their own work, and really motivating people in that respect is important. So good leaders do that very well. And that sort of leads to the fourth one. If you get people that become more actively involved, start having them find ways to make their processes better. Where they're an active part of making changes, and some of those changes through time can be dramatic changes that are improvements to not only their work, where they've been able to simplify their own jobs, but simplifying the whole team that they're on, or making the workplace better. When they see that and they experience it, employees feel like, hey, I'm part of something exciting, and I play an active part in this. That's a really great thing as a leader, if you can get people going in that direction. The fifth skill is really, when you have learned some of these other things, it's how are you able to handle those tough conversations, the ones that really you have to think through and handle it, sometimes delicately, but sometimes it's conflict.
Right.
But good leaders recognize that disagreement is not bad. As a matter of fact, disagreement can be very good and is part of an effective team. When people learn how to disagree with each other and walk away with having and learning something and getting maybe a better process or a great solution out of it, that's a great thing. And that's what research has shown, that what effective teams do. They know how to disagree with each other, and they don't shy away from it. They don't fear it. And having a leader being able to navigate that makes them a really good leader. And then finally, just developing employees, finding a way to continually learn what that employee needs, what they want, and mapping out plans for them to continue to develop themselves, to become better and whatever they want to do in life. And then the final step is just helping employees manage change, and recognizing as a leader that you also need to be able to manage change. Through all the years I've worked, and I think everybody can attest to this one, life has a funny way of constantly changing the lineup for you. And so you have to just recognize that's just life. And you have to become open and able to change, and become resilient. Because that's what one does. And for leaders, they have to know, how do I steer this group of people that I serve to help them get through changes. Those are skills, and we found through experience that if you can do these things, all these things, or keep working at them, we talked about earlier, looking at this and saying, what of these different set of skills can I improve? You'll be a better leader, and people recognize you for that.